Okay, welcome back everyone. As you can see, we've got a spreadsheet that displays our 4 revenue sources for Dream Cruises Hawaii, our fictitious company that we're using in CIS 120. You'll notice that for each of these revenue sources we've got 12 months worth of revenue, and we're going to use some formulas and functions to fill in these 8 cells here. Okay, so our annual total for online reservations, well, we could do it using a formula, but that would probably take a little bit too long. So what we'll do instead is we'll go ahead and type in the sum function. We use sum, and then we've got to give it a range. So the range is going to be from D2 all the way over to O2. And let me go ahead and make sure I get that typed correctly. So that's our function. That should give us the sum for, or the annual total for online reservations for those 12 months. And we're actually going to go ahead and cheat here a little bit. I'm just going to take the fill handle and drag it down a little bit. Yeah, we're cheating a little bit. But you'll notice that as you fill, the formulas actually, because they're relative formulas, reference cells to the right. So for example, activity companies in cell B5, you'll notice the cell references actually change. So we've got D5 to O5, and that's correct in this case. The next thing we need to do is enter, well, why don't we do the grand total? The grand total will actually do as, we'll do it as a formula this time. We could do it either way, as a formula or a function. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll say B2 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5, and as soon as we hit enter here, we'll get the grand total. Now, of course, we could use the function, the sum function as well, sum and then in parentheses B2 to B5. 2 different ways to do it. Dream Cruises has an annual revenue of $1,652,900. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead and take the monthly average. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the monthly average across. The range will actually be the same as the sum function. So we'll say equals, and we'll call the function average. We'll call it from the database of functions that Excel has. And we'll do the same thing, D2 colon O2, capital, lowercase, doesn't really matter. And you'll notice that the range is highlighted. I'll go ahead and click or hit enter, and we'll use the fill handle again to kind of bring everything down. Okay. At this point, we probably want to make sure we save everything, and that's it. You've got your annual totals for each of the 4 revenue sources. We've got our grand total for company revenue, and we've got the monthly average for each one of our 4 revenue sources for Dream Cruises Hawaii.